2023 paper 1 question 8 additional mathematics under calculus. Find an expression for dy dx of the equation y is equal to 5 over 2 minus 3x. So this is the equation that they want us to find the dy dx. Y is equal to 5 over 2 minus 3x. Okay, so before you proceed into answering, you should know that this particular equation can be also written as y is equal to 5 multiplied by 2 minus 3x the power negative 1. Writing like this is the same as writing like this, because this situation, which is 2 minus 3x multiplied by or to the power negative 1, is means that it is 1 over 2 minus 3x, and when you multiply 1 over 2 minus 3x multiplied by 5, you're going to be brought back to this equation. So writing like this is same as writing like this. So having rewrote in this way, we can now differentiate. Okay, so dy dx is the same as the differentiation of the equation. So here in short terms, they want us to differentiate this particular equation, which is y is equal to 5 multiplied by 2 minus 3x to the power negative 1. Okay, so this is how we multiply. So dy dx is equal to this multiplied by this, isn't it? Then the power will reduce by 1. So we're going to have negative 1 multiplied by 5. This will give us negative 5 multiplied by 2 minus, we maintain what is inside, 2 minus 3x. The power, we said that negative 1 will reduce by 1. So we're going to have negative 1 minus 1. So when you're dealing with same sign, you simply do what? You simply add. So here we're going to have negative 2. Then we multiply by the derivative of these things that are inside. Okay, so we also need to differentiate these particular numbers that are inside. So we have 2 minus 3x. Can you differentiate this? Okay, so you know that 2 minus 3x, when you differentiate it, we're going to have negative 3, isn't it? The reason we're going to have negative 3, it is because this is a constant term. And when you differentiate a constant term, your answer will be 0. So no need of putting it there. Then when you differentiate negative 3x, it will give you negative 3, because negative 3x is the same as negative 3 multiplied by x to the power 1, isn't it? So 1 will reduce by 1, isn't it? So we're going to have 1 multiplied by this, then this particular power, which is 1, reduced by 1. So it will be negative 3 multiplied by x to the power 1 minus 1. What is y minus 1? 1 minus 1. It is 0. So we're going to have negative 3 multiplied by x to the power 0, which will give us negative 3. Any number power 0, it's 0, isn't it? It is 1. Any number to the power 0, it is 1. So we're going to have negative 3 multiplied by 1, which will give us negative 3. So here we can multiply by negative 3. Then we can finish by saying dy dx is equal to negative 3 multiplied by negative 5. Negative multiplied by negative, it is positive. So we're going to have positive 15 multiplied by 2 minus 3x to the power negative 2. So this can be also rewrote as 15 over 2 minus 3x squared. So this is the dy dx of this equation, and this question carries 4 marks in an exam. So we proceed to question 2, which reads: the variables of x and y are related by the equation y is equal to 2x plus 1 to the power 4. Obtain an expression for dy dx and find change in y as x increases from 1 to 1.0. So I've been told to find the dy dx of this particular equation, then find the change in y as x increases from 1 to 1.02. Okay, so we can just find from here. So we have the equation y is equal to, open brackets, 2x plus 1 to the power 4. So we differentiate this, and if we differentiate this, we're going to obtain an expression like this. 4 multiplied by this, we're going to have 4 multiplied by 2x plus 1, then 4 will reduce by 1, 4 minus 1, this is 3. Okay, so then this multiplied by the derivative of this. What is the value of what is the differentiation of 2x plus 1? So if you differentiate 2x plus 1, this is a constant term, so it will be 0. And if you differentiate 2x, you're going to obtain your answer as 2. So we're going to multiply this by 2. Then just do 2 multiplied by 4. This will give you 8, isn't it? So our derivative are going to be, it is going to be 2 multiplied by this, which is 8. Then 2x plus 1 to the power 3. Okay, so this is our derivative. Okay, so we have answered part 1 of B. Remember, we are taught to find the to obtain the expression of dy dx and find the change in y as x increases from 1 to 0.2. So how do we find the change in y as x increases from 1 to 1.2? So change in y is given by the formula change in y is equal to change in x multiplied by the derivative of the function having been replaced with the value for x whenever there is x. Okay, so change in y is simply change in x multiplied by the derivative of the equation. Okay, so how do we find the change in x? So change in x is found by just doing this value, the final value minus the original one. So we're going to have 1.02 minus 1. This will give us 0.02 as our answer. So this is the change in x. So change in y is equal to 0.02 multiplied by this function. This derivative simply means the equation that we had, isn't it? So in this equation that we had, which is this one, whenever there is x, we're going to replace with the original value of x, and this original value of x, it is 1, isn't it? So here we're going to put 1. So we're going to have 8 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, isn't it? Whenever there is x, we put 1 plus 1 to the power 3. Change in y is equals to 0.02 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 2 plus 2 multiplied by 1, it is 1. 2 plus 1, it is 3. What is 3 cubed? What is 3 cubed? So 3 cubed, it's simply 27, isn't it? So we have change in y is equal to 0.02 multiplied by 27. What is 0.02 multiplied by 27? So this will give you 0.54, then 0.54 multiplied by 8. Don't forget our 80. Okay, so for us not to get confused, we can say 27 multiplied by 8, isn't it? So what is 27 multiplied by 8? 27 multiplied by 8 is 216. So change in y is equals to 0.02 multiplied by 216. So what is 0.02 multiplied by 216? This is 4.35. So change in y is equals to 4.32. So this is the answer. Okay, so we are a school of online tuition where we do tuitions for additional mathematics, physics and chemistry, which is pure and ordinary. So if you'd like to get in touch with us, you can contact us through this WhatsApp line +260 965 15 9865. Kindly share, subscribe and comment.